right, so we're going to get into next week's picks. We've got the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cleveland Browns. Both teams are 1-1. Cleveland is -5 on this particular game. I let Marcus go first. Who'd you got in this one, Marcus?
I'm going to have to go ahead and pick the Steelers. The Browns are 0-2, and they just not looking too good. They've let a couple of games slide past them.
They 1-1.
The Browns are 1-1.
I just said
they won 1-1.
Yeah, they 1-1. I just
they
said
won the first week.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm still picking the Steelers.
Remember, they beat Baker.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. They did beat Baker. So, I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Steelers. My outrageous prediction for this game, which I don't think is that outrageous, is Pickens will be playing in this game at some point. So I'm picking the Steelers.
Herman, who you got?
Yeah, I'm going with the Steelers too. Even though the Steelers don't have a quarterback, I just feel like they're a better team. Yeah, I'm going to stay on that all season long. You better believe it. I don't trust Trubisky at all, but I think Mike Tomlin, Omar Epps, he can control. He'll coach a good game. Y'all will control the clock, and y'all will win this one. So give me the Steelers.
I'm going to take this one. You got one of a terrible defense taking on a terrible offense. I'm going to take the Browns in this one. I don't think the Steelers will win this one. Brian, who you got?
No, he's not, because I'm with Mark. I'm with the Browns as well. And actually, the nation is with the Browns. Cleveland's predicted to win 66% to 34% for the Steelers. Cleveland has the number one rushing offense. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but Cleveland lost that game, but they should have won that game. That last touchdown that the running back for Cleveland scored, if he had not scored, they could have ran the clock out and won that game.
Yeah, one of those situations.
Yeah, they went up by 14, which is understandable, but they actually could have ran that clock out and won that game. So I picked Cleveland. I think the Browns get back on track. I'm not a fan. I don't think Trubisky's the one, and I don't know when Tomlin's going to pull that chain. But I think with that running game and without having T.J. Watt in there, I think that Cleveland will gut this one out.
All right, so that rounds off that one. The Sunday game we have the Las Vegas Raiders 0-2 taking on the Tennessee Titans 0-2. The Raiders are -1 in this particular game. I'll let Herman start this off. Who do you have in this one, Herman?
Yeah, so I'm going with the Raiders in this one. Basically, it comes down to I trust Derek Carr more than I trust
Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah, thank you. If the Titans refuse, or if it just shows now, if you shut down the Titans' run game, they don't have a game. So stack that line, shut down Henry, and dare Tannehill to beat you. I'm going with the Raiders.
You take away the play action pass when you do that too, Herman.
Yep, I'm going with the Raiders.
Yeah, Herman, I think I'm with you. I'm taking the Raiders in this one, man. I think Derek Carr gets on track on this particular game. Tennessee's defense and secondary is not that great. I see him putting this offense together and getting a victory out of this one. I'm taking the Raiders. Brian, who you got?
Yeah, I'm with you guys. I think the Raiders are going to pull this one out, and the nation thinks the Raiders too. They're predicted 59% to 41% to win. The last time they played was actually December 7th of 2019. The Titans did win 42-21, but I think that Devontae Adams and Carr are getting a connection together. I still don't know what you're going to do when they're on the field with Waller. And the Raiders need to run the ball a little bit more. But I think the Raiders will pull this one together and get this done.
Marcus, ran us out. Who you got?
They definitely need to run the ball a little bit more because I got Josh Jacobs. So definitely run a little more. I'm going to pick the Titans. I refuse to believe the Titans are going to go on 3. I favor the Titans too much in prediction for the season started. I need them to start living up to the hype. Plus, I also have Derrick Henry on my team, my fantasy team. So I got Josh Jacobs and Derrick Henry on my fantasy. I need them both to have a really good game. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Titans. And this is more of a hope than it is a prediction.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna pick it.
this is like Kirk Cousins on Monday night.
All right. Next game we have Sunday is the 2-0 Philadelphia Eagles taking on the 1-1 Washington Commanders. The Eagles are favorite. The Eagles are giving up negative 4 points on this one. I'll let you start this one off, Brian. Who did you got in this?
Man, the Eagles are predicted to win 60% to 40%. The Eagles have the number 2 rushing team. The Commanders actually have the second-ranked passing offense. The Eagles beat the Lions. The Commanders didn't. So I'm taking the Eagles.
I'm gonna go with you on that one too. I don't see the Commanders shutting down Jalen Hurts in that offense. I'm taking the Eagles in this one. Herman.
Yeah, I'm going with the Eagles too. Divisional game. The Eagles just look like the better team right now. Washington's defense I don't know what's happened. It just doesn't exist at this point, So I'm going with the Eagles.
And Marcus, who you got in this one?
I'm also going to pick the Eagles. Like Herman just said, I don't know what's going on with my defense. I think it might be competitive. Like Brian said, the number 2 passing offense. They look good on offense. They look terrible on defense. And after the performance that Hurts and the Eagles just had, I don't see how we can be able to shut them down. So I'm going to have to go ahead and pick the Eagles.
All right. Next Sunday game we got is the Houston Texans, 1-1, taking on the Bears, 1-1. The Bears -2 for it. I'm gonna start this one off. They playing in Chicago. I take the Bears. They bounce back, get a win out of this one. Brian, who you got?
Man, you're on a point, Mark, because the world is picking the Bears 54% to 46% to beat the Texans. Last time they played was December 12th of 2020. The Bears won 36-7. I like the way the Texans have been playing. I think they're gritty. I think they're a spunky little team. I think the defense was playing pretty well. I don't like the way the Bears are on offense. I think they still got a long road to go. I'm going to probably lone wolf this one, but I'm going to take the Texans.
Marcus, who you got?
Yeah, you're not lone wolfing. I'm also going to take the Texans. Their last 2 games have been really – one was a tie and the other one was the loss to the Broncos was very close.
Yeah,
I've been surprised by how well the Texans have been playing. Miles Davis actually looks pretty decent. The defense looks pretty good, and so I'm going to go ahead and go to Texans.
It's Davis Mills.
Davis Mills.
What I say?
I said Miles Davis. I said, isn't that the running back?
Davis Mills. I don't know. Davis Mills. That's what I meant.
But Marcus, just real quick though, when they were playing the Broncos, man, they made Russell look bad.
They did. Made him look terrible.
He ended up getting together, but they look bad.
Go ahead, Herman. Who you got?
Yeah, I'm going with the Bears, Mark. I'm with you. I don't care. The Texans are trash. Davis Mills, Miles Davis, doesn't matter. Okay, I'm going with the Bears. They're going to Soldier Stadium, Soldier Field, playing in Chicago, Windy City. Give me the Bears.
All right.
Y'all see, I forgot to change the banner. Y'all let them have that whole banner, the old banner up the whole time we've been doing picks. Y'all supposed to come on.
Yeah, that's something that we say.
You got to talk to the producer about that one. All right. The next game we got, Sunday night game, the San Francisco 49ers, 1-1 with the new quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo, starting, taking on at the Denver Broncos, who also are 1-1. You don't have a point spread on that one, Brian. I'll let you start that one off. Who you got in that one, Brian?
I'm sorry about not having a point spread, but the Broncos are predicted 52% to win over the Niners. You hear that, Vince? The Niners are actually 4th in rushing offense, and the Broncos' defense is 10th overall. Because it's Mile High and it's at home, I think that Russell and them start to get it together, because they're talking about Hackett as like the worst head coach in the NFL right now. So he needs to be smarter. Give me the Broncos.
Herman, who you got?
Interesting. I thought I was going to lone wolf this one, but I guess I'm not. I'm rolling with the Broncos too, Brian. They're home, got the home field. I think they're going to figure out things, get things together. One key thing to this is going to be the fact that now that the 49ers have Jimmy G back in, guess what? The Broncos have film to look at now. They can kind of know what to expect from this offense with Jimmy G. There's plenty of film. There wasn't a lot of film with Trey Lance, but there's plenty of film with Jimmy G. So give me the Broncos at home.
Marcus, who you got in this one?
I'm going to pick the 49ers. I like Brian just said, Broncos head coach, he's been terrible. He's been terrible these last two games. I don't have any faith in him. I'm going with the 49ers. Jimmy G is back. I actually think they have a better chance of winning with Jimmy G than they do Trey Lance.
I agree with that.
History shows that's true.
Yeah, history shows that's true. They've definitely won way more games with Jimmy G than they haven't. I'm going with the 49ers.
Marcus, I thought maybe I'll be long within this, or you be long within this one. I'm going to take the 49ers in this one. Looking at what the Seattle did with this offense with the Broncos, I think Jimmy can do the same thing. I'm taking the 49ers on this one. I think the 49ers will win this.
Last two games, we done split.
The last game we got is the Monday Nighter between the 1-1 Cooper Rush-led Cowboys taking on the 2-0 Giants. The Giants, 2.5 points on this one. I'm going to start this one off. Give me the G-Men to go 3-0 in the division. I'm taking the G-Men on this one, though. Marcus?
I think it's going to be a very good game. It's going to be close, but I'm also going to take the Giants. Giants, just to me, are looking pretty good right now. I think they go 3-0 as well. I'm going to take the Giants.
Brian, who you got on this one?
Well, the last time that they played was December 18th of 2021. The Cowboys won 21-6. Giants are predicted to win this game 55% to 45%. It's going to be a close game. It's going to be a good game. They're fairly matched when it comes to the players and the teams. It's hard to think. It's going to come to turnovers and it's going to come to mistakes. I think the Giants squeak this one out. I'm going to pick the Giants.
And Herman, who you got?
Cue it up, baby. The Giants are smoke and mirrors. Plain and simple. Dallas will go into New York and whoop the Giants.
Now he wants to edit himself.
Give me my Cowboys. The Cowboys defense, Daniel Jones is we about to feast, baby. Michael Parsons is about to feast.
I do agree with that.
I'm not worried about the Giants receivers. We shut down one of the best dual receivers in the game last week with a better quarterback than Daniel Jones. We'll slow down that Saquon running game. I'm not worried about him either. He's fast. He's a hard, powerful runner. We will be on top of that. Dallas will come away with this victory. 2-0 in the Cooper Rush era.
All right, we shall see. We shall see. So that pretty much completes our show.
Thank you for watching this clip from The Live Game. Please like the video, share the video, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Live Game. We're also on Twitter at The Live Game 3 and on Instagram at the official The Live Game. Once again, thank you.